Welcome to Press Play, where we take a look at the best and then worst video marketing content out there. I'm Ben. That's Justin. And today, we're going to take a look at a couple really bad examples of crowdfunding videos. Now, Justin, to remind the people of what goes into a good crowdfunding video, tell the people what goes into a good crowdfunding video.
Good crowdfunding video will motivate your audience.
Okay.
Whether it's donate, share, whatever. Second, share. Shareability.
Okay.
You want people to share this video for the right reasons.
Right.
Third, you got to find a good balance between what and why.
Okay.
And fourth, you've got to have that wow factor.
So I'm guessing that neither of these videos we're about to show have any of those qualities.
Some of them might have a couple. I think we've got a decent mix of... No, we don't.
Okay, well, I cannot wait to watch these videos then. Why don't we start with the one that I brought to the table,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put up almost a disclaimer on this one. Commit to it and watch through it, because I think there is something to this. But for now, I'll tell you that it's a revolutionary rotor motor. And yeah, let's press play.
Okay.
All right.
Oh boy.
Boy, you.
You talking to me?
Yeah, you. We need you. Need everybody. But what for what? To save the goddamn Earth.
What? I don't get it.
We got you, bro. It's about the world we live in.
I'm already an environmentalist, you know. I drive a hybrid Prius, I do waste separation, and I hug a tree at least once a day. So what else could I do? It's too late for the world anyway.
What the actual fuck?
Oh, my dear. The time is running out. Get to the point, please.
As renewable energies get more important every day, big companies grabbing a hold on it. Maybe you thought about how you can secure your own share and help the environment? Just imagine you could save all the energy you generate from your renewable energy sources in the comfort of your own house. Wind, water, geothermal, heating, the sun, and many more options are the future source of energy income. But the generated power goes to waste a lot of the times due to bad timing, lack of infrastructure, bad concepts, people not caring or sharing, or simply bad technology. What if I told you that there is a way?
What is it capable of?
This device, the Xeric Motor, can be the solution. It is multifunctional, it's a pump, it's a compressor, and it is a motor. Pumping from the very first rotation? Check. Can even be operated by hands? Check. Can it deliver the same pressure as a compressor? Sure, but without the noise. Duh.
Can I use all the functions without changing anything to its build?
Hell yeah.
It works both ways. Only thing you need is a fluid or a gas of your choice and an actual generator.
Why should I use your device if I already have a generator? I'm not
An idiot.
The idea is that you connect both devices to each other. For example, solar energy fueled generator which propels the Xeric motor. Then you could use the compressor function to store
Water.
to a tank.
And for what do I need the giant tank of
Water.
That's useless.
Yeah, it would be, but when you open it up and let
The water.
flow back to you, bam, just like that, the Xeric motor propels the generator and you got yourself a mechanical battery. Of course, it all will be computerized, so you don't miss the latest episode of Last Week Tonight, while you save the Earth.
Man.
Right? So, at first I wanted to completely dismiss this one because I thought it was so bad you couldn't even, identify the reasons that it was bad. But when I ended up actually watching another video, going to these guys' site and understanding more about what this motor actually does. And that's where I started to think, wow, they just totally shat the bed with this video. I'm not an engineer, but I think there's something novel about this approach of kind of a two-way motor that can act as a pump and a compressor and a motor and a generator and work into all of these kind of like off-the-grid type, renewable energy sources. Yeah. I think there's probably a lot of value in that market for this prototype, and they completely blew their opportunity. I don't know how revolutionary it is, but completely blew their opportunity by making a video that makes them seem like they don't really care about what they're doing.
A bunch of clowns, yeah.
I mean, they're asking for $1 million. I'm not going to give a penny to someone who comes off like that in the one way that they're supposed to be communicating to me the value of what they're doing.
Yep.
So what I'd like to do is actually run this through the criteria and see how close or how far they got to actually accomplishing some of the criteria.
So the first one, motivating your audience. Where do you land on that?
I feel motivated to watch it again and figure out why there was any value to it. But that's the only kind of motivation I can come up with. I mean, they didn't ask for anything. I couldn't tell if they wanted you to contribute or just buy it or just know about it or whatever, but there was, there
wasn't a clear message of what to do.
I could see how somebody's sense of humor could think that it was funny.
Sure, there was humor in that.
Yes, and some of it was really interestingly executed. That might have been accidental, I don't know. And I get that there's a translation issue too, and kind of a language barrier, and I mean, I set all that stuff aside, but I don't think one of the 50 words I would use to describe that video would be anywhere near motivate.
No.
So I'm going to say nowhere near motivating the audience.
In terms of shareability.
Not for the right reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I
on my own, if I wasn't doing a show about bad videos, I would have stopped watching pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And second, never told anyone about it.
And that was the interesting, I really thought about whether this was the right video to bring.
Sure.
But once you get to like the rapping part, there's actually some interesting, decent copy in there if they delivered it properly and did that at the beginning. When it gets to the capabilities, you start to see what the potential is for this thing. But it's all buried in there like a minute in after this weird mix of amateur animations and
their what and their why. I would say there was actually about 50-50, but they took the wrong approach to each of those.
Yes.
The why, they just made fun of their audience.
Yes.
And then in the what, they just plowed right through it with like weird animations and didn't really get to what was important about this, which is this is a resource that people all over the world could really use.
Yeah.
Or at least in third world countries.
Maybe. We think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think. So that's a no on shareability. That's a no on the what and the why. Wow factor. I mean, no.
No.
I think they.
An underwhelming no.
I mean, not even like a oh my god no. Like it wasn't even just boring and bland.
Just confusing.
It was just odd.
Yeah.
And I think it was maybe swinging for the fences on wow factor.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't really know how to make a video. I know how to engineer these things. I'm a one-man shop here. I'm gonna find a way to make this video, and I'm gonna make this thing like crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just wow people and impress people with like the eccentricity of it all. Fail. It just came off weird.
Yeah.
And again, the point I keep coming back to, something that I think has value, just got totally buried by the approach. Not surprisingly, I think they were looking for $100,000, and I think they were looking for $1 million.
$1 million.
And they got $100.
105.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
all they deserve, if that.
I think we know why. So
I give them credit for really swinging for the fences,
Yeah.
but after watching the complete thing, you've got to know this isn't going out there. Test something like that, right? If you're really putting yourself out there and taking that risk, at least get some other eyes on it before you launch something.
Yes. Interesting to know who signed up.
No one who made that video deserves $1 million.
Right. And I would say probably maybe not even worthy of $105.
Yeah.
So, so there's that one. What do you have for us today?
I have GravGen, Gravgen,
GravGen.
Gravgen.
GravGen. Press play.
Let's do it.
Hey, hello there, my name's Angel. Well, this Kickstarter here is to raise money for my gravity power generators, which you can learn more about at www.gravgen.weebly.com. Again, that's www.gravgen.weebly.com. That's GRAVGEN, gravgen.weebly.com. Otherwise, these machines, they work. You can tell on the website, how they work, and once you read how they work, you'll understand that there's no reason for it not to work. So basically, this Kickstarter is to raise the funding needed to build the prototype machines for the U.S. Patent Office. That's what this is for. And once I get those built, get it over to the U.S. Patent Office, I can go ahead and get the full patent made. It's already in patent pending status, but I need to get the full patent. So that's what this project is for, is to help with that. Otherwise, thank you for your time and have a great day.
Not bad, huh?
Okay.
Now, it's important that we make a point here that we're not doing the bad videos to rip on people or to tear down people. I don't think that's what this is about. This is about helping people use video in the right ways that actually makes an impact on your business. And so, that being said,
Where do we start?
where do you want to take this one?
Weebly? We'll start with Weebly.
Yeah. This video, in my opinion, is him simply checking the box that, yes, my campaign has a video.
Yeah.
And that's not why video is there, just to fill a void. Video is there because it's the most engaging medium that we have. And so let's use it, right?
Yeah. I don't know that I can get past the fact, however, that what he's saying he's done is created a perpetual motion machine. Last time I checked, I'm no engineer.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, perpetual motion machines aren't feasible based on the laws of physics as we know them. In this universe, anyway.
Sure.
So, that aside...
It's interesting that he chose these GravGen, these perpetual motion machines that are physically impossible to make to power a 32-inch LED TV.
For up to 24 hours.
Very noble.
Unless turned off. No, that's very true. That's very true. We could power third world
I feel like
countries.
the what and the why kind of missed.
We'll get to that. Let's not rush ahead. Okay, so right, and it's also not about production value either.
No.
Right, somebody could make a very compelling video with just their laptop.
Yep. Yes.
Right, and there are probably, I don't know, 3, maybe 4 key elements that they could use in that laptop video to make a good crowdfunding video.
What are they?
Yeah, let's see if this did any of those. Did this video in any way motivate its audience?
No, I was
Next.
I was severely less motivated to even engage with that campaign after watching that, because it just gave me the impression that he had no dog in the fight, no skin in the game.
Right.
He didn't care, is the impression I got.
Yeah.
He said, "Go here to figure things out on your own, and make sure you get my website right."
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean,
no motivation.
I mean, I guess he gave a little bit of what the money was going to go to, and that was to actually get the patent approved, which not sure that would have happened. But again, I mean, there's okay, sure. If you've stumbled upon the ability to create a perpetual motion machine, I think you'd be more excited about it and maybe give a little bit of this is a thing that has to happen, because up until now, this was literally impossible. I've stumbled upon this.
Right.
Please help me get it to the world.
I mean, the thumbnail itself kind of shows a design.
That's true. That I hadn't even thought about that.
It's
but
there. There's a design. It's got
not in the video.
it's got like 4 labels that.
It's not in the video.
No, it's not
just
in the
the
video.
thumbnail for the video.
Yeah.
All right. Shareability.
No.
Nope. Just no. Striking a balance between the what and the why. I think we talked about that a little bit in the motivating.
Missed it completely.
No, I there wasn't even a strong ask in there.
No. His ask was, go look at this for yourself on my site. You'll see that it's all
You'll see that it works.
theoretically backed up. He didn't compel anyone to take any action. He didn't connect with me. That's where the why kind of comes from.
Right.
And I didn't see the what at all.
There was no what.
The thumbnail was the what,
Yeah.
and that never showed up. I was
Yeah.
expecting to see a little bit more how a perpetual motion machine might work in today's world.
Show me the broken TV, the 32-inch LED TV that's sitting there waiting to be powered by something at least, right? Why? Because I want to watch this TV. Give me something.
Yeah.
There was nothing
Yeah.
in there. Wow factor.
Nope.
No.
There was just
I mean,
no
there was
effort.
a wow factor.
Yes, that's true.
I think I said wow a couple times while watching it, but
But there
not
was
for
just
the right
no
reasons.
effort.
No.
And there's the wow is I've created perpetual motion machines.
GrabGen.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Even theoretically.
Yeah.
You need to get excited about that.
Yeah.
That if he has the secret to perpetual motion, that should come through and really have that wow factor. Even if it's just theoretical, he should have some of that excitement. But he was wearing an undershirt. I mean,
Yeah.
like there was just nothing there that said wow
In a good way.
in a good way.
Right. But I think to your point earlier, he was just checking the box. My Kickstarter page needs a video.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're just checking the box, of course you're not going to bring any wow factor. So just to reiterate, when we're watching these bad versions of videos, it's not that we're saying, oh my God, look at how bad these videos are. It's look at how they're what not to do.
Right.
Right? We've established the key elements of a good version of this. Here are some examples of people who totally disregarded those and totally missed those
Yeah.
points. So it's not about production quality. In fact, in some of our upcoming episodes, we're going to be watching some bad videos that have some really decent production quality. It's just that they miss the mark on those key elements of a good whatever.
That's
video.
right. I mean, we know you guys, you're video marketers, or you're at least dabbling and working through some of that. I don't think any of you would aim to make something like that. So this isn't about ripping on it.
Right.
But I think it helps emphasize some points and can really help you remember, okay, a little bit of effort goes a long way.
So there's a couple bad examples of some crowdfunding videos. I encourage you, if you haven't watched the first episode, to go back and watch the good versions of crowdfunding videos. If you've got any good or bad crowdfunding videos you want us to see, or if you've got any topics you'd like us to address in future episodes, we'd love to hear it. Leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Miss you already.
I don't. Nobody watches this anyway.